Well, hi guys. This is going to be a little bit different than our normal kids videos, but I wanted to talk to you about school that's starting. And, if I can do this, I'm going to make a balloon animal while I do this. So school is going to be a little different this year, I've heard. And I know that might make you feel a little nervous about what's going to be like, how it might be a little uncomfortable, kind of like watching me do this, right? Worrying it's going to pop. You might feel uncomfortable because you don't know what it's going to be like. You don't know if it's going to be really sweaty wearing your mask all day, or maybe you're staying home and you kind of wish you were going back to school and you feel nervous about what that's going to be like because we kind of went through homeschooling before and it was a little difficult. But I wanted to give you some things today that are from the Bible. And why I want to give you things from the Bible is because the Bible is something that we can always, always, always trust. The Bible is from God and it teaches us really wonderful and encouraging things. It tells us how much God loves us, and it teaches us just pretty much everything we need to know. So I know you're just learning some things because we're not grown-ups yet, but we're learning what the Bible teaches us and how we can trust it. So one of the things that the Bible teaches us is that God made you, right? Kind of like I'm making this animal here. God made you. Did I do this right? I think so. He's better because he's the designer and he knows what he's doing. He knows the plan that he has. He knows like how I knew how much to blow up the balloon and which twists to do. He knows what to do with you. He knows what grade you're going into and he has a plan. He knew that the virus is going to come. He knew this year was going to be a little bit different. But just knowing that he made you and knowing that he knows you and that he has his own plan for you, hopefully that makes you feel a little bit more settled in your heart that this isn't just all a surprise and all scary things, that God's going to be with you in this because he has a plan. He knows, right? And then the other thing, and this is also from the Bible, in Philippians, it says that God is working on you, like I'm working on this balloon. And whenever God is working on something, it says he's always going to make sure he finishes it. He doesn't just start it and then let it go. He wouldn't do that with you. It might feel like maybe he's letting go a little bit this year because it feels so crazy and so different, but God's not letting go. He's going to be holding on to you so tight, and he will hold on to you until the work is done. I know he's working on you because you're watching this right now. I know that you're hearing things about God. You're hearing things about how much he loves you. And just because that message is getting to you, I know that God is working in you. So he's working in you, and again, not till nothing happens. He's going to work until it's all the way done. Let me get done here. Let me see. So, while he's working, there's some things that we have to remember. And this is the last thing. There we go. There's my little poodle dog. But this last thing I want us to remember, and this is something that that's again in the Bible, something that we can always trust and always remember, and it's going to help us to get through this year. It says when we worry about something, it gives us advice. Now think about what you're worried about. Think about those feelings of worry. Think about how you might feel scared or you might feel anxious or you just don't know what's going to happen. Think about those things. And the verse says, worry about nothing. Instead, pray about everything. Pray about everything. So all those things that just crossed through your minds that you were worried about, pray about those things and say, God, I'm scared. God, I'm nervous. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's going to be uncomfortable as I go through this year sometimes. But know that he loves you. He made you. He knows the design. He knows what's going to happen. So worry about nothing and instead pray about everything. Remember that verse. I'm going to say it one more time. I want you to remember it. Worry about nothing and pray about everything. And he'll finish the work for you. Love you guys.